our primary love language and our secondary love language. And if we try to honor each other's love language and train others to honor your love language, the relationship would be uplifted to the next level. Hello! What is your love language? Let's understand it. I have heard so many concepts, and the concept of love language was so enlightening for me that I thought, let me share this with you. What is your love language? Let's understand it in today's session. I am Leena, a mentor, a coach, a passionate, powerful woman empowerment leader. Now, there is something known as love languages. I heard it first time from an author, Gary Chapman. He has written it so beautifully. The 5 love languages. The first love language is act of service. I understood it like my father. For him, the laundry is love, cooking is love, sweeping, mopping is love, anything serving him is love. I could see my mom whole day will be in kitchen or doing something act of service for him. He'll be super duper happy. For him, that language was love. And I've always seen my mom getting irritated like the whole day I'm working, but still you expect me to do more. The only thing which I understood, what I was like, Dad, you should have married a staff or a maid rather than my mom. But then I understood that his love language is act of service. The second love language is words of appreciation. Like me. Like how much ever my husband does for me, I never understand that love until he says something and which lights me up. And he always like, why my actions doesn't make you happy? Actions speak louder than words, right? But you know, the people who look out for that appreciation and acknowledgement, they light up with words. And that's what I am. The third love language is gifts. Like my mom. Whenever she comes to my home, she comes with lot of gifts for everyone. And when in a Mother's Day or in her birthday, she expects some gifts. Even a small mug, that Archie's mug, I love my mom. She's happy with that. But for her, the love language is gifts. And she expects that. Many people get misunderstood saying that they are very materialistic. But they are not materialistic. Their love language is gifts. So they expect the same. The fourth love language is touch. This is not a kind of an intimate touch, but it's kind of like you cuddle around with your pets. I cuddle around with my daughter. Sometimes I just go and sleep in between my dad and mom. So that you might have seen couples always close and touching hand and walking on the road, and you will feel, what is this? You feel it very creepy. But that's their love language. There is some form of touch which people require, whose love language is touch. And again they are getting misunderstood saying that, oh, they are very touchy. But it's their love language. The fifth love language is quality time. Like I've seen my father-in-law when he comes from office, when he was alive, now he's not there. But when he used to come from office, I used to see that my mother-in-law running to the kitchen and cooking something, or hot roti or hot samosa or kachori to give him. But he was not happy. He was like, the whole day you are at home. When I come, at least spend that time with me. Sit along with me. Talk to me, because his love language was quality time. So we actually get misunderstood by people because we don't understand their love language. the beauty is, if we start knowing the love language and talk to the other person with their love language, imagine how beautiful the life would be. I mean, the truth is, like, usually in a relationship, one is talking in Japanese, one is talking in Chinese, and both are trying to communicate. How it will be? Won't be so great, right? So, how will you understand the love language? It's more of a demand what you do. You will understand it, your close people. Either you ask them, or you will see in the way they are demanding to you. Either they demand gifts, or they demand the touch, or they demand the words of appreciation. You will get to know, because that would be more of a demanding nature. That is what you are asking for. But otherwise, if any of your close people, your close, your husband, your daughter, your parents, understand their love language. If our primary love language and our secondary love language, and if we try to honor each other's love language and train others to honor your love language, the relationship would be uplifted to the next level. Today, the fact that you have understood your love language, or you will understand your love language and make an attempt to understand others' love language, you will be in the right path. It's nothing a rocket science. Just go and Google it, love language. There is a test known as love language test. Do your test and you will come to know what is your love language. And let's live a life beautifully with our love language. Bye bye. Love you so much. See you guys in the next video.